Hello, this is Evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. from Carrollton, Ohio. I'm sorry here, I'm bumping my camera on my tripod. There's been some comments being made, some good and some not so good. And the ones that's not so good is from that moron down in Virginia that thinks he's right about everything, but doesn't know what he's really talking about. He thinks that my Social Security is based on me and Renee's living together. No, it's not. My Social Security started in 2003 and is based on me, myself, and I. I know a couple that were married. They got divorced and moved into the same apartment complex that I was living in down in Newcomerstown. They got divorced because they could receive more in Social Security than being married. You see, the problem is when you're legally married, Social Security deducts 25% from the wife. But now I know another couple that divorced. They were married, they divorced. Now they're kind of like living together again. They want to get remarried. But then they were told her Social Security would only be, I think, 300 something, give or take. I can't remember exactly what the amount was now. And he would get nothing. How can you live on 300 and something a month in Social Security? Doesn't make no sense. They don't want to give married couples full benefits. They want to take away from married couples. And I have the proof of that. I have the proof of that, and it is from Social Security. December 2003. Says right here, right there in that gray bar, right, gray column on the side, benefits for married couples, both of whom receive SSI and have no other income, amount to 25% less than the total they would receive if they were living together but not as husband and wife. And excuse me, wait a minute, let me back up here. Amount 25% less than the total they would receive if they were living together but as husband and wife. See, as husband and wife, basically legally married, they would receive 25% less. 25% less. But now, since 2003, of course things have changed. Now they even want to give less than 25% if they can. This person thinks that my Social Security and Renee's Social Security is based on supposedly us being married, and they said they're going to report us. More power to you. Report me. Report me to everybody you think you can report to. Sooner or later, they'll get tired of you reporting false reports and come after you. Because right here is the last paper I received from Social Security. See, has my name on it. That we're going to be getting the same amount as last year, which right here is what I currently get $733. Renee receives the same amount. I'm her representative payee. She receives the same amount that she received last year, which is the same amount I get. $733. So between the two of us, we get $1,466 a month. And our bills come to $1,150, give or take. So go ahead, report. I'll be reporting you for making a false report. And then they will be coming after you. Because you think in your mind that I'm breaking the law, which I'm not breaking no law. You're the one that's breaking the law. Constantly breaking the law, but yet you think it's freedom of speech. You see, the thing is, my belief system is the belief in the true Word of God, where it says in the Bible, what God has joined together, let no man put us under or separate. Which basically means to me that God had established marriage from the beginning. He established the law of marriage in the beginning. Now man comes along and then they say, well, we're going to rewrite marriage. See, there was what was called here in the United States of America prior to 1991 common law marriage. My great-grandparents got married with, of course, a marriage license, but there was no judge's name on this marriage license. Other than, well, you know, yeah, it just has his name written here, but it's not printed on the marriage license itself. I, so-and-so, the judge's name of the probate court within the county, state, aforesaid, have licensed and do hereby license and authorize. So this is an old marriage license that I had laminated of my great-grandparents, my father's grandparents. Notice that this bottom portion right here, from here down, that normally the minister tears off and then mails or takes to the courthouse, is still on here. But yet, their marriage is still recorded in the courthouse. Then here's my parents' marriage license. Now notice that the judge's name is printed right here. And again on my ex-wife's and my marriage license, the judge's name is printed right here. And of course this is our divorce certificate. Legally, I'm divorced. But Renee and I was married in a private ceremony with a minister and his wife as basically a commitment marriage. Now some people say, well, that's not legal. Well, you know what? I don't care about the legality of the stupid laws of the United States of America. There are a lot of stupid laws that take away from God's law. Some people say, well, it says in the New Testament we're supposed to obey every ordinance of man. unless it goes against God's law, is how they put it. Well, God established marriage in the beginning, and let no man put us under, or let no man separate. Let no man separate not just the couple, but also separate his law and then rewrite his law, is how I look at it as well. And people want to say, well, we can rewrite the law of marriage if we want to, and that's okay. No, it's not okay. God said it. God established it in the beginning. And that is the bottom line. That's where I draw the line. What God said and what Jesus said about marriage is it. Nothing else. Yeah, I shouldn't be divorced. Well, then Paul comes along and says, there is what is called the Pauline doctrine of marriage, which grants divorce if the couple are no longer getting along, so therefore you can divorce. So that's, why I am divorced, because my ex-wife did not want to get along with me anymore after her sister had passed away. And she was having all these migraine headaches. And after she had woke up from a migraine headache and fantasized that I was trying to push my son out the window. I don't see how I could try to push him out the window when I was standing 10 to 15 feet away from him, just yelling at him to clean up his bedroom. And that's all I was doing. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Now, I want to talk briefly here about Medicaid. This is from Medicaid's website. And it says, the Ohio Department of Medicaid provides coverage for both prescription and over-the-counter drugs. Of course, it goes on, and you can go to the website and look it up if you want to. It goes on, talks more about, you can go and look up the drugs that is covered. And what gives me is multivitamins is on that list. I can get a multivitamin paid for, but I can't get a special vitamin paid for because of the special vitamin costs more than the multivitamin. But yet, I want to show you from January. I received this from the Ohio Department of Medicaid, asking me if I received allergy syringes. So right there, Ohio Department of Medicaid, asking me if I received allergy syringes that they paid $2.19 for. They also, in February, was asking me if I received the Fulbic, which cost $51.29, and the allergy syringes, and of course my dentures as well. My dentures was $400 a piece, $400 for the upper and lower. And like I said, $51.29 for the Fulbic and $2.19 for the syringes. See. And then in August, they was asking me if I received my new glasses and also the Fulbic. Again, the Fulbic was $51.29. The glasses was a whole lot cheaper. The frames was only $7. The bifocal lenses was $4. And something else here, $20. And something on the back here, $13.49. But anyhow, Forbic is on here again. Along with my glasses. They were asking me in these letters if I received these things, and if not, then I was supposed to contact them. I have so much proof, people. So much proof of things that you don't know the half of it. I mean, some do know half of things, and I know the other half of things. And other people think they're so smart, they know everything, when they don't know nothing. And you know who that is I'm talking about. So go ahead, turn us in. Turn me in. Make yourself the laughing stock that you are. I'll turn you in for making a false report. Because my Social Security and Renee's Social Security isn't based on us living together. Or as you want to say, fake marriage. And another thing too, I am not apologizing to you. I am not admitting to anybody that my doctorate degree is fake. I am not. Because it is real. I studied and I earned the degrees. I studied and I earned. I took tests and I earned the degrees. Granted, they were at home. I took the course at home, and I studied at home, and I took the tests and mailed them in. And I earned the degrees. And if you don't like it, I don't care. Grow up and stop your harassing me now. Because sooner or later, Donald Trump is going to come after you for being an internet bully. Because mark my words, he doesn't like internet bullies. I'm not bullying, I'm preaching, and I'm talking to people the truth. If you don't like it, I don't care. Grow up. Stop thinking that you're the victim when I'm the victim. I'm the victim. You started on me around 8 months ago when you asked me to perform a same-sex wedding, and I said no. Ever since then, you've been after me and after me and after me and after me. It stops now. You're threatening me, threatening Renee, and the threats stop now. Threatening constantly report me, threatening that we're going to die, and you want us dead. The threats stop now. God bless you all. Have a blessed day.